Yeah, I have, this is the first meeting I attended, and let me just tell you how I found out about it. While checking out quality of life conditions last week at Bedford Park, in the bulletin board, I saw a notice. I did not see any notice in Roebling Playground, so I'm curious as to the disparity of the posting of that notice. Then, number two, listening, I was not aware that, I'm in city government quite a while, that you were wearing two hats. To me, it sounds like on face value, I hope you checked it out with the Conflict of Interest Board, I think there may be a conflict in your two roles.
Well, my job is to improve and create parks, and that is OSI's mission, and that's the Parks Department's mission. So I personally don't see any conflict, and it has been reviewed by the Conflicts Board, that this is a common arrangement in Prospect Park with the Prospect Parks Administrator and other conservancies. Both organizations have the same goal, to make our neighborhood parks better. So as for the signage in Bedford and Roebling, I'm happy to talk to the staff about it to find out why it wasn't posted in Bedford.
Did you send that flyer to all parks in North Brooklyn?
I handed out to the staff for them to be posting it. And actually, if you're over at Bedford, I hope you're happy to see that the spray showers that weren't operating for 6 years have now been fixed.
Well, I do see the spray showers operating. I don't think I was there 6 years ago, but I'm looking on more direct performance conditions.
Okay. So does anybody else have any comments or questions? Yes.
Newtown Park you're planning, does that consist of the whole property?
Newtown Barge Park?
Is that the whole city property that's going to be a park?
Think back to the slide on Barge Park. I can show you where it's expanding to.
No, I mean, is the city property with buses and everything now? Is the whole property going to be a park?
Are the buses maybe the MTA lot that you're thinking about?
Yes.
The MTA lot over the long term will be a park. Right now, we've made a substantial step in that we've actually gotten the MTA after a number of different propositions to agree to a relocation spot. And as I said, right now the city's doing a feasibility study about the relocation place.
Is the whole property going to be a park?
On the MTA lot, the whole MTA lot will be a park, yes.
On the facility that's being built on Kent Avenue, the Bushwick Inlet, could you go to that slide?
Right.
I'm just curious about if you could explain to us more about what's going to be in that facility, and also, often sometimes the picture of a plan and the actual building don't always mesh. And I noticed that it looked like from the building that it's going up 2 floors. The pillars are going all the way over as opposed to what we see there. So I'm just curious if you could elaborate.
Yeah, there's actually a slight difference. It does go up, the shade structure goes up higher than that and runs the length, and there's a flagpole. That's about the big difference. In terms of uses,
In other words, it's water, so it's all the way out. There's no
Yes.
pathway on the left?
There's no, I'm
The
sorry?
pathway on the left side, it looks like there's a pathway.
There continues to be a pathway.
There will be pathway, okay. So you say it's wider?
This extends for.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's the disparity.
And inside there's exhibition space, there's community meeting space, district headquarters as well. And there's also a catering facility in case somebody wants to have events at that location.
Are they going to be putting additional lighting on that piece? Because they never showed lighting on the soccer field to the community, and it's kind of troubling. We need to get shields for that. So I'm wondering if there's going to be any continued lighting on the rooftop.
That's an interesting question. Actually, it's never come to me before. I don't have the answer. If you're happy, we can talk afterwards. Any other questions? Hi.
Hi, Stephanie. You mentioned something about performance space at Bushwick Inlet. Could you talk to that a little bit?
Do you want to go back a slide? So it was about, off the top of my head, 2006 that after the rezoning, then the city went into having community meetings. Donna Walkovich led the community meetings about what kind of facilities the community would like to have at Bushwick Inlet Park. And to my, actually it was 2000, it was a little bit later than that, because I remember it was a little bit later than that. So This is, at that time, what resulted from the community meetings. Performance space was one of them.
Okay, but you're not looking to put that onto what's happened in the soccer field and the building that's been constructed there right now?
Well, over the long term, it should be over towards the industrial area rather than towards the residential area.
Because, I mean, the building certainly looks like it could be used as bleachers for something, you know, going on down at the soccer field, so hence my question.
Yeah, it wasn't designed, I mean, it was specifically designed, if you can go back to the building. I mean, it was, the point of the design wasn't about, of that building, wasn't to host performances. The point of that was simply, you know, we have X amount of land, so we could take up, say, a third of that parcel by plopping a building on top of it. Or we could make that third of the parcel also parkland. So the roof of the building becomes parkland. The roof of the building has top lots and places to sit. The design was really to accommodate the green roof and to maximize usable public park space rather than, that was the purpose of the design rather than sort of performance.
And one more question about that area. On the other plan, it showed the restaurant facility. When is that going to be lit out since the soccer is already done? You see anything on the next plan?
This one?
It says restaurant and terrace.
I think they're going to wait until the actual site is built so that they can, I mean, typically they would want to be able to show the site to people who would be bidding on it. So they would do that. They would wait for it to be
It has to wait
built.
for that other lighter green area to be built.
Yes, but we expect that to be, this part, the shoreline access to be completed in 2012. And it's usually about a year of planning documents, bidding, investigating the bidder to make sure that they're acceptable. So it'll be a little bit of time. Any other questions? Hi.
Russia received Greg's proposal to how to use the money for the park.
Yes, thank you. And actually, there's original, we've put together conceptual plans for, Parks Department has put together conceptual plans for Cooper Park. They've been reviewed with Councilmember Diana Reyna. She wanted some tweaking done, and then we'll go to the community board and present it for further discussion and further input. So sometime in the fall, that'll come out. Yes?
When are you going to post like the schedule and programs for the McCarran Pool, like hours, operations? So if it's open next spring, the fall.
Right. We're not there yet.
Not even close, right?
We're not there yet. It will comply with the operating hours that all of the pools and the rec centers in New York City comply with. So, hi.
Hi, Stephanie. Thank you so much for having this meeting for us to give our opinions. I wanted to just ask, in the McCarran Park area, North 12th and Union, it is a thoroughway for a lot of semi-trucks, and that's a big concern because I'm in the area and I see a lot of children and dogs and people walking across the street, and these trucks come barreling in at high speeds and around the corner. And I was wondering, do you have any influence on rezoning that possibly?
Well, actually, Parks Department and DOT had a meeting about that corner pretty recently to talk about traffic calming measures. I think that, I mean, our first step really on the OSA side is to turn that portion of Union into parkland, which will sort of change some of the traffic patterns over there. But we're also looking at what we can do as an interim measure to do traffic calming measures. The community board has also said that they feel that it's a dangerous intersection.
One of my concerns is I've heard some of the plans, which is great that they're already working on it, but closing down the Union and making it all park, but then it would direct more traffic down North 12th because now we'll be able to split. So that's just a concern as well between the semi-trucks and the increased traffic that's going to go from Union and then onto North 12th once Union is shut down.
I think actually part of this is, I don't think that, and if somebody here is more of a transportation expert than I am, please jump in. But I think that North 11th is a legal truck route, but North 12th isn't. So it seems to me that part of the issue is really proper enforcement of what the existing regulations are. But aside from that, I still think that, yes, that there needs to be traffic calming measures there. Does anybody else? Yes, Christine?